Hello? Okay, everyone. Let's start to settle. I need to project. Hey, everyone. Yes. Hey, guys.
Hello, hello.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my mic is louder than yours.
lower.
Here, hold on. Let's switch.
I do have a lower voice. Okay, so hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. Very excited to see such a good turnout, so yes. So I am Maria. I'm sure you guys have met Michi as well.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Filmgate Miami. This is the Downtown Media Center. It is a creative co-working space. If you know anyone that is in seek of an office rental, we have offices for rent. So if you're in the entertainment industry, creative industries, et cetera, we have offices for you guys. And if you guys are looking to also rent the space to shoot in, we also offer that. If you need a production office, this is the space for that. And if you have any questions about how Filmgate could help you with your film production, we're here to help you with that. And with that note, welcome to Why the Drama! So, those of you that it's your very first time at Why the Drama is our pre-production live table reading event. Basically, we take scripts that are in pre-production in our community and we match it up with actors that are also in our South Florida community. And it's a beautiful marriage where we get to have our screenwriters get to hear like how their script is hitting, how our actors interpreting the lines, and then our actors also get the chance to showcase their super awesome acting skills.
Yes.
Awesome.
And one thing very special about this session is that the 3 scripts that we're featuring are actually part of our fellowship. So we are doing a feature film fellowship with 12 scripts, and these are the first 3. So yeah.
Amazing. And so today the scripts we're going to be showcasing are Biting Susan, Sig, and Grub Street. They're all pretty different in nature, actually. So I hope you guys are ready for a ride of different genres. And with that, I'm super excited to introduce I'm super excited to hand off the mic to our readers today for Biting Susan, our first script. And so I'd love to invite you guys to introduce yourselves. Where are you from in South Florida? And who are you reading for? And we'll start off with our lovely narrator.
Hi, my name is Christina De Fatima. I'm a Miami-based actress. I've lived here my whole life. I'm from West Kendall. And I am, Kendall girl. And I am reading for the narrator.
Hi, I'm Kayla. I'm from Miami, Kayla De La Cerda, and I'm reading for Kelly.
Hello, my name is Christopher Alexander, and I'm also from Kendall. And I'll be reading for Zane and Biting Susan.
My name is Nicholas Aguirre. I'm a Miami-based actor, born here, lived here my whole life, and I'm reading for the role of Big Mike.
Hi, I'm Crystal Ortiz. I'm from Miami. I actually grew up right around this area. This is my blog. And I will be reading for Elizabeth.
Hi, I'm Axel Von Chirac, and I'm from Miami, and I'm going to be reading for Ivan.
Hi, I'm Elena Vasu. I'm currently located in downtown Miami, but I'm originally from Eastern Europe, and I'm going to read for Loretta.
Hi, my name is Vera Goldman, and I'll be reading for Susan. I'm from Miami as well, Sunny Isles area.
Amazing. And let me introduce you to the writer.
Hey, I'm Michael Arcos. I co-wrote this with my very good friend, Yamil Rodriguez, who couldn't make it. He's preparing to debut a project at Cannes this year. I'm very proud of him. This is very exciting for me. Is there a way I could do a little intro with the map thing, maybe? Okay. So this is a 130-page script. We are just kind of jumping directly in the middle of it, only 20 pages, so it may be a little confusing. It's a pretty convoluted universe with difficult characters, but I painted this map to kind of maybe help you understand the world. let's see. If you're familiar with like the design of a cul-de-sac, kind of like a suburban cul-de-sac, conceptually I was like, I want to create a universe and a design in a place where the viewer never leaves. And it's kind of told from the perspective of two preteens, 10 and 11 years old. Ivan, main character, who's going to be portrayed by Axel, and then Susan, portrayed by Vera. And yeah, we're kind of just like diving deep in. So if it doesn't make sense, just let it kind of just like wash over you and accept the strange characters that might be in a universe, say 1991, South Florida, and it's a collective cast like a Trinidadian family, ice cream man, a white trash family, a kind of spooky guy that's ostracized from the community named Spider. But yeah, well, very happy and excited for this. It'll be the first time I'm kind of hearing this like read aloud, so it's going to be really helpful. And thank you. Yeah, we'll see.
Thank you.
Okay, for my readers, we have 4 microphones. You guys might have to
A little bit.
share. Sharing is caring, and collaboration. So, with that,
We give. Here we go. This might get.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
we'll share this.
pages and that's
Well, actually,
we're going to share the same microphone?
Hello.
Test.
Check, check.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check.
Okay, it works.
All right, and with that,
You want to hold it?
we're introducing Biting Susan. Narrator, take it away.
Interior, Ivan's house, kitchen, morning. A song like Love is a Battlefield plays on the radio. Loretta dances lightly between the stove and counter, flipping French toast in a pan. Her hair is already half done, a little makeup on. She looks good, lighter than usual. She sings along quietly, enjoying herself. Ivan enters. He looks off, heavy. He sits at the table.
I love that shirt, hon.
Ivan wears a t-shirt with an airbrushed kitten bedazzled in soft pinks and oranges. Loretta plates the French toast with a flourish, still moving to the music. Ivan stands up, walks over, and clicks the radio off. He sits back down. Loretta clocks it, but she doesn't react. She keeps her rhythm while finishing the plate. The music is playing in her head. She sets the dish in front of Ivan. Ivan stares at it. Loretta appears with powdered sugar. She dusts it over the toast in a perfect snowfall.
So I've been thinking about it.
Loretta pauses, setting the sugar down.
I don't think it's a good idea for you to go tonight. I don't think it'd be good for us.
She stands there a moment, silent, then turns and walks into the laundry room. The small space is packed with shelves, detergent, and pantry bins. She shuts the door behind her. Loretta silently screams. A grotesque, full-body scream trapped behind her hands. Her fingers curl over her mouth, tears rise in her red eyes. She collapses to the floor. She breathes, slowly. Loretta stands, collects herself, and walks back into the kitchen. She looks Ivan directly in the eye.
Please, Ivan, I just need a night out. Please.
They sit in a thick silence. Loretta tries again.
Okay, honey, let's meet halfway, somewhere.
Ivan responds quickly, too quickly.
No, it's okay. Go, really.
Ivan's voice is sincere but heavy. Loretta sees it all, relief mixed with guilt.
Thank you.
She walks past him, kisses the top of his head.
I love you. Enjoy the French toast. I'm gonna lie down for a bit.
Okay, Mama.
She exits. Ivan sits at the table and eats a few bites of the French toast. He grabs a glass, fills it from the faucet, and drinks. Through the kitchen window, Pharaoh Hines stands in Spider's yard, peering into Spider's window. Ivan squints. From behind him, Loretta opens the door to her room.
Is it really okay if I go tonight?
Ivan keeps his eyes on Pharaoh Hines, barely nodding.
Yeah, Mom.
Loretta watches him, waiting to see if he means it. Ivan turns and forces a smile.
Okay.
She blows a kiss and leaves the kitchen. Ivan turns back to the window. Pharaoh Hines is gone. Ivan scans the yard. Ivan drags a chair over to the window and sits, staring at Spider's house. Interior TV room, afternoon. Ivan sits watching television. The glow of the screen flickers across his face. TV. The Barry Berlin Show theme begins. On screen, a logo spins. The Barry Berlin Show, cheap horns, canned applause. Neon lights, fake plants, a hooting audience. Barry Berlin, 40s, mustache, suit, sweaty charisma, paces with a mic. Well, 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 today we got ourselves another one. Secrets, lies, and side pieces. The truth comes out today. The audience roars. On stage, Sandy, 20s, skimpy top, red heels, and Austin, 20s, buzz cut, knockoff chains. Both have deep Southern accents. Sandy, baby, I made a big mistake. Austin, what are you gonna tell me, babe? Sandy, you know that bedroom wall that keeps chipping? Austin rolls his eyes. Austin, damn wall's been driving me up the wazoo. Laughter. Sandy, the paint that keeps disappearing, it's been me. Confused gasps. Sandy, it's been eating the paint chips, it's been me. The crowd erupts. Austin, this whole time? Damn. Barry Berlin, so what'll it be, Austin? Forgive her? Or you got something to say? Austin looks at Sandy. Austin, there is something I want to say. I've been beeping your mom. The audience explodes. Oh. Sandy's mom, 40s, methy, lip liner, busty, walks on stage wearing a crop top. Chairs fly. On the television, the scene plays out, flickering in the glow. The camera pulls back, revealing that we are no longer in Ivan's living room. The TV belongs to another space. Smash cut to interior, bad babysitter's living room, continuous. The TV glow reflects on Elizabeth sprawled on the couch, cigarette dangling. Kelly brushes her hair at a vanity set up in the living room.
He's never gonna leave his family. I'm gonna see if the dessert works for me.
She frowns, glancing down at her hands.
You'll be okay alone, right?
Another roar from the television audience.
I'll be fine.
Kelly slips on flip-flops. Exterior, bad babysitters, evening. They step outside. Elizabeth is barefoot as she holds her stomach.
I'm gonna get rid of it.
Really? Damn.
He's a child. He's a fucking child.
They pass Spider's house. Elizabeth sings in a taunting whisper, hunching her back.
Spider likes clap, clap. Spider likes clap, clap. Spider likes clap, clap.
Kelly joins in with a louder verse, both bobbing their heads.
The little boys.
Spider likes
his toys.
Spider likes
the little noise.
They crescendo.
From the little
reach Ivan's door, laughing, and knock.
For what it's worth, I think you'd make a pretty good mom.
Interior, Ivan's house, front door, moments later. The door swings open, Loretta dressed for a concert.
Oh, hi, Elizabeth. I didn't know you were coming.
Just hanging a little.
Loretta forces a smile.
Just hanging a little.
Interior, Ivan's house, kitchen, sunset. Yellow light, distant thunder. Ivan stares at Spider's house. Neon slime stretches between his fingers.
I'll be back in the morning. Bedtime's 9.
Ivan turns around and faces Loretta. He pulls the slime slowly. Stretch, snap. Outside, unseen, Pharaoh Hines slowly rises from a bush in front of Spider's house.
Be good, honey. See you in the morning.
She kisses his forehead and leaves. The door shuts, and Elizabeth raids the fridge and finds
Fish sticks!
She smothers them with tartar sauce and shoves one into her mouth. Kelly opens the liquor cabinet and pulls out a few bottles. She pours vodka and Coke into a tall glass and slams a cassette into the stereo. Grunge explodes through the house. The vibe flips instantly wild and messy. Elizabeth dances with the fish sticks. Kelly cracks up, nearly spitting her drink. Ivan sits on the couch, slime oozing slowly through his fingers. Elizabeth cuddles up next to Ivan and puts her arm around him, her body pressed against his. She waves a fish stick in front of his face.
You want one, Ivan?
Ivan shakes his head. Elizabeth shrugs and eats it. She studies him for a second, amused.
You're gonna be a little heartbreaker. Right, Kel?
Ivan looks confused.
Yeah, he's a cutie. I'd totally wear that shirt.
Kelly smiles from the kitchen table. Elizabeth ruffles Ivan's hair, a little too familiar.
Oh, quiet like that. Girls love little weirdos like you.
Ivan breathes, unsure if he's being teased or complimented. Elizabeth grins and reaches over Ivan to grab the phone from the side table. Her breasts press against his face. Ivan goes still as she dials.
Please, no.
I just want to see if he got in.
Big Mike answers.
How'd it go today? No, I'm not home. Just tell me. Just tell me. I'm at Ivan's.
She hangs up. Kelly groans.
He sounds bummed. I just need to talk to him for a minute.
The door bursts open. Big Mike storms in.
I just got into the academy.
Chaos. Cheers. Woo! Kelly grabs for the phone. Big Mike playfully shadowboxes Ivan. Ivan flinches, arms up like he expects to be hit. Big Mike laughs, chest heaving. He pounds the kitchen table. Boom! Knock, knock. Kelly bolts upright, instantly alive with excitement. She races to the door.
Who's that?
Interior, Ivan's house, front door, dusk. Kelly opens the door. Zane enters with a helmet under his arm. They kiss.
I'm sorry, babe. My mom's always tripping.
Thank you for saying that.
Zane! Big Mike puts his arm around Zane and walks him into the kitchen. Interior, Ivan's house, kitchen. Elizabeth sits sipping her drink and Ivan moves to the counter.
See that beautiful girl? I'm gonna marry her someday.
Elizabeth smiles.
Congratulations, man. Good for y'all.
Shots.
Big Mike pounds the fridge and pours the gang shots.
Grab a drink, little man.
Ivan timidly grabs the shot glass.
To the baby.
They drink. Ivan forces his shot down.
What's up, man? What happened to your head?
Ivan hesitates, fumbling his words.
You know, like things happen.
Ivan plays cool. Before Zane can respond, Big Mike butts in, grinning cruelly.
Yo, why you got a girl shirt on?
Elizabeth catches herself from laughing, gasping, then biting her lip. Ivan hurls slime at him and bolts down the hall, slamming his bedroom door. Big Mike wipes at his shirt, laughing.
Little bitch.
Zane steps forward.
Hey, why don't you shut the fuck up?
They square up.
And what? And what?
Kelly breaks it up as Zane heads down the hall.
You're pathetic.
Interior hallway, moments later. Zane knocks gently.
Yo, Mike sucks. Come on. Open the door.
A click. The knob turns. The door cracks. Ivan peeks out. Eyes red, cheeks raw. Zane smirks and mimes, revving the throttle. Exterior, cul-de-sac, night. The motorcycle tears through the cul-de-sac. Ivan clings to Zane, swallowed by a helmet, laughing. Lightning flickers.
I'm gonna teach you to ride someday, little homie.
They carve wide circles, tires spitting gravel as Kelly roots them on. Screech! They skid to a stop at the no outlet sign.
Holy shit.
Thunder rolls. Interior, kitchen, living room, night. The house is wrecked. Empty bottles, overflowing ashtrays, half-eaten snacks. A full-on slime war. Big Mike ducks behind the kitchen table. Elizabeth hides around the hallway corner.
Boom!
He fires a wad of slime. Splat! It hits the wall. Elizabeth shrieks with laughter and fires one back.
Eat it!
Zane and Kelly enter mid-battle. Splat! Elizabeth nails Zane in the chest. She bursts out laughing. Zane wipes the slime off his shirt.
I was just trying to get a drink here.
Big Mike cracks up. Kelly and Zane make drinks in the kitchen. Big Mike throws a glob of slime at Kelly. Splat! He misses.
Can y'all just chill for a second?
Big Mike circles closer, still grinning. He studies Kelly.
Kelly, what happened to your eye?
He flips Kelly's eye patch up, exposing her mangled eye. Zane sees it and explodes with rage. Crack! Zane punches Big Mike. Mike slams into the counter. A glass tumbles. Smash! Elizabeth steps back. Crunch! Broken glass slices into her foot.
Fuck!
Blood dots the tile. Big Mike sees it and instantly switches.
She's bleeding. Everybody stop.
He scoops Elizabeth into his arms and carries her down the hall. Zane breathes hard. Kelly trembles beside him.
Fuck this. Let's go. Take me near a desert.
Kelly stares at him, stunned, stars in her eyes. They hug, real and tender. Kelly kisses his chest, close to his heart. He holds her tight. Ivan sits on the floor, surrounded by shards of broken glass. His bandaged head droops. Zane and Kelly head for the door. Interior, Ivan's house front door. Ivan follows them.
Wait, you're leaving?
Zane and Kelly turn.
Be brave, buddy. Don't get stuck on things.
Aw, sweetie, you got a good heart.
She goes in to give Ivan a kiss on the cheek, and the corners of their lips touch.
Be good.
The door shuts. From the bathroom, Ivan hears muffled voices. He creeps closer, peering in. Elizabeth sits on the counter, legs dangling, her foot loosely bandaged. Big Mike stands between her knees, straddled close. Interior, Ivan's house, bathroom.
How does it feel?
Better. She giggles, running a hand down his cheek. Her tone shifts, girlish, teasing.
You like to take care of me?
Big Mike rubs her stomach.
Baby, my love. Let's do it.
Elizabeth looks down, suddenly quiet. Big Mike waits, unsure.
Let's do it.
Big Mike lunges forward, kissing her rough and hungry. Their bodies crash together, devouring each other. Ivan watches silently from the hallway. A motorcycle revs. Drawn by the sound, Ivan heads towards the front window, flips down a blind, and watches. Exterior, Bodo's house, continuous. Zane's motorcycle rumbles on idle rumbles on idle in the street, its headlight cutting across the street towards the vast marshland. His helmet rests on the back seat. Miss Julissa stands in the street, arms crossed, blocking his path. Samir behind her. After all we talked about last night, you running off in the middle of the night like this? You can wait till morning?
This is just how it's happening, Mom.
Julissa studies him, fighting the swell raising in her chest. Exterior, cul-de-sac, continuous. Kelly runs out of her house, a book bag slung over one shoulder, a painting tucked under her arm. She crosses the street quickly and stops in front of Julissa and Samir.
I wanted you guys to have this.
She hands them the canvas. Samir takes it, turns it around. The painting reveals Zayn on his motorcycle, balancing like a ballerina as he rides. Elegant, ridiculous, beautiful. Samir lets out a quiet chuckle. Julissa stares, stunned. Girl. Kelly smiles nervously.
He's graceful.
Miss Julissa exhales. The anger drains. Samir takes the painting gently. Kelly grabs Zayn's helmet, puts it on, and climbs onto the motorcycle behind him. Her arms wrap tight around his waist. Samir rests a steadying hand on Julissa's shoulder. A distant thunderclap rumbles. Zayn twists the throttle. The engine roars.
Love you.
I love you, my son. The motorcycle pulls away into the night. The headlight fades down the street. Julissa leans into Samir's chest as her composure finally breaks. She sobs quietly into his shirt. Samir holds her. The wind stirs through the trees. In his other hand, the painting of Zayn flutters softly. Interior, Ivan's house, living room, night. Wet, unsettling sounds from the TV room. Ivan peeks. Shadows rise along the wall. Elizabeth is on her knees, her face twisted. The couch grinds across the floor. Ivan's eyes widen. He doesn't fully understand, but the violence of it makes his stomach churn. Elizabeth makes a noise, part scream, part laugh, part something else. The shadows flicker again. Big Mike's massive hands are pulling Elizabeth's mouth apart like a grotesque puppet.
Fuck. Yeah.
Ivan walks out the front door. A faint tap, tap, tap cuts through the warm evening air. Exterior, Ivan's house. Flap, flap, flap. In the rose bush, a royal walnut moth impaled on a thorn. Its wing flutters in a jagged rhythm. Flap, flap, flap. Ivan stares, transfixed. The flapping syncs with the sounds of Big Mike and Elizabeth having sex. Exterior, cul-de-sac, night. The neighborhood hums with crickets, distant thunder, and the muffled sex sounds of Elizabeth and Big Mike. Ivan wanders, thunder in the distance. At Spider's house, a faint blue glow flickers from the window. Flash images. Susan convulsing, Sandy chewing paint chips, Elizabeth's mouth being pulled open. Tarpon scales glint in the water. First-person perspective viper bite. Exterior, Cookie's house, continuous. Cookie smokes on her porch. You hear that? Mama's boy in there. He's an animal. Her eyes glinting with something feral. Ivan runs toward exterior, cul-de-sac, treehouse. The tree, chest heaving, climbs halfway up. Blakey Joe. Where's my page? Zap! A flicker reveals a ghastly face. His eyes flash white. His mouth opens. Ah! Blakey Joe laughs in the distance. Ivan runs, jumps a fence, and vanishes into a backyard. Exterior, ice cream man's house. Backyard, continuous. Moonlight washes over the green pool and grimy backyard. Dark. Deep synths swell louder. Ivan creeps into the yard cautiously. Through the sliding glass door, Ivan sees the ice cream man vigorously thrashing, turning knobs, and playing synthesizers. Ivan makes his way to the ice cream freezer, opens it, and grabs an ice cream sandwich. He shuts the fridge quietly and looks around. No one. He slips behind a stack of metal shelves and crates, sits carefully, unwraps the sandwich, and takes a bite. Relief for a moment. He glances up across the pool, a soaked and rotted version of Francisco, Ivan's dead father. Skin gray, eyes hollow. Water pours off his body back into the algae-ridden pool. Ivan drops the ice cream sandwich. Splat. It hits the ground. Cockroaches scatter. Ivan steps backward into a metal shelving rack. Clang. Tools and junk rattle loudly. Click. The porch light flicks on. Ivan dives behind the shelving rack. Francisco is gone. The back door opens. The ice cream man steps out and scans the yard. A louder synth drone hums from inside the house. He grunts softly to himself. Ivan holds his breath. The drone swells. Then he shuts the door. The drone muffles. The porch lights snap off. Darkness returns. Ivan slowly peeks out from hiding. The algae pool sits still. Exterior, cul-de-sac night. Ivan sprints in profile from the ice cream man's house toward the no outlet sign at the mouth of the cul-de-sac. Across the street, an endless stretch of mangrove-filled marsh. He doubles over, gasping. Laughter reverberates into the night from Meg's house. Exterior, Meg's house, backyard pool, moments later. Ivan peers through the slats of Meg's fence. Meg hands Loretta a beer. They strip and dive into the pool. Rain begins, light at first. You're beautiful. They play, embrace. The rain builds, steady now. Ivan stumbles back from the fence, breath shallow, his face shocked and confused. He turns away, moving down the street as the rain comes down harder. Exterior, cul-de-sac night. Rain pours. In the distance, Susan walks towards him, drenched, defiant, and her hair plastered to her face. No words. They kiss.
Let's go to the shed.
Interior, Ivan's house, backyard, shed. Pitch black. Rain hammers the roof. Flash, their hands brush. Flash, their hands meet. Thunder rolls, black.
Thank you, guys. That was incredible. Now,
we're very happy to start. We're gonna, now is our feedback session, essentially. And with that, I'm super excited to introduce to you guys our special guests today. Today we have Sabina Krausch from the Talent Direct Agency. She is the head of film over there. And we also have another special guest who I will introduce afterwards.
Hi, so I'm Sabina. I'm from Talent Direct Agency. I am the film agent for the southeast of the country. And I just came to listen and give some feedback. I did read these scripts last night. So I actually read them last night after working and reading scripts throughout the day, and log lines and character roles. And who wrote the script? It was you, right? Okay, yeah. I have to tell you, so I'm not an expert on scripts, right? I'm really good with actors, but not on scripts. But the first thing that I noticed about this script is how well worded it was. It was like well-worded scripts are my love language because a lot of them are so difficult to read, you know, especially in pieces. So I even wrote on here that the words were so carefully chosen kind of for the most efficient and best storytelling. And and so I really enjoyed that because that is not norm for me because I read a lot of scripts. And it's a really messed up neighborhood. That was my other comment. I was like, wow, that's a hard one to live in. There's a lot going on. So one of the things that I look at as an agent, so I will give you guys my perspective as an agent, is when I look at table reads or auditions or submissions, I really have to be engaged in what is happening in the first 10 seconds. So really important is I have to hear it. And like you were a little bit difficult, I was standing in the back, it was very difficult to hear. So if the person that you're wanting to engage can't hear you, then it's very difficult to watch. Also for a table read, it's really, really important to be engaged in the scene. So instead of looking at your script like this, because then people can't hear you when it's your turn, know what your line is, look up and be engaged and look, because we are looking for that. You know, you have 10 seconds maximum. If you were auditioning for a film, you have 10 seconds. That's it for you. Anything over that, we scroll through, because we look at a lot. And I'm an agent for X amount of people, so if you're a casting director, multiply that by several hundred, 1,000. We just had a workshop with a director from LA. She receives about 1,000 audition tapes, and that's after the casting director looks through them. So really, you know, make sure. But I did make some notes for the narrator. You did really well.
Oh my God,
it is really, really hard to be the narrator during a table read. And I really enjoyed that you automatically went into different accents as you were reading different people, because, you know, you had multiple roles in here. So that was really well done. It was clear, it was understandable. Your voice fluctuated. A lot of narrators don't do that. So that was really well done. And Crystal? Okay. Did a really great job with engaging, with looking around, with looking at who she's talking to, with putting her arm around little Ivan, and just really, for some of the more mature content, you're sitting next to a child. You did a really, really good job keeping that in character. Okay, so that's my feedback.
Thank you, Sabina. And then the other special guest of today is our very favorite local industry actor. He's an actor, performer, and writer, Blake Jenner.
Hi, how you guys doing? First off, I just want to say I really enjoyed the script. I loved the story. I love dark tales, and I love when it's, my favorites are the ones that are like location based. And because I just feel like it's like the perfect opportunity for a character study. So I really responded to it, and kudos, I thought it was beautifully written. Really, really, really engaging. I thought all the actors did incredibly. The stage directions, I think that's like the hardest job with things like this, and you kept it moving, and you gave it a character itself, while also poking in and playing different characters, so kudos. I second what you just said, is that a lot of people were engaging around, but the more you can do that, the better, I think, especially for table read, because it's essentially like kind of like theater. You know, you're delivering the story to the people right in front of you. So you were great at engaging, making him feel comfortable. You killed it, man. Yeah. I loved watching you. No, yeah, absolutely. Even in the beats between, I was like, when you didn't have a line or something, you were still engaging, giving it smiles. You were still in character. I don't even know. We're meeting now, and I was so proud of you. So, no, great job. But no, everybody gave it their flair. You could tell that each person was playing a distinct character. I followed along perfectly. I never got lost. I know you gave people like a warning, but never hit me. I was engaged the whole time. But yeah, I mean, that's my feedback. You know, keep doing what you're doing, because everybody here is incredibly talented, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. So, thank you.
Thank you, Blake. All right, and now it's that time of the feedback session where we open it up to the audience as well to give insight. What did you guys think of the story? Any comments, et cetera, et cetera? Yeah.
I can give whoever has a comment, I can come to you. Oh, perfect.
Question, actually, is Ivan the main character?
Yeah, and it's kind of difficult, kind of jumping kind of directly into the thing. I think this is maybe, it takes place over the course of like a week, and I think we're already like Wednesday, and it's like crunch time. Ivan and Susan are the main characters, along with his mother and kind of her love interest. And then there's a kind of strange cast of characters that surround this universe.
Okay, and towards the end, since I haven't read the script, does Ivan get a, what do you call it, some sort of, not climax, but some sort of something towards the end that happens, say with the story and him, that gives the story a certain thingamajiggy, if you know what I mean?
No, for sure, yeah. I think it's where we like reveal kind of the title of the film, Biting Susan. It's like is it Susan that's like biting, or is she getting bit? It's kind of like a blend of these things.
Oh, that'd be an awesome ending.
And yeah, it is.
Oh, here we are.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Keon, actor, filmmaker. So I'm really curious. The main question I have is, what was some of the, just coming from a writing perspective, what was like some of your inspo when making this and writing this?
Yeah, thanks for the question. It's the universe. Oh, so the universe of Biting Susan is in like 1991 South Florida. We're deeming it like a folk horror adventure. So because the two main kids are young, 10 and 11, it's like inevitably like semi coming of age, and we're playing with the tropes of horror but subverting them. So we've been kind of referencing like Stand By Me meets Gummo meets Welcome to the Dollhouse meets My Girl meets Let the Right One In, the kind of Swedish vampire like love story with kids. But yeah, those are some of the films that we've been kind of referencing and like taking from. And it's my first kind of like under the umbrella of coming of age, so we're trying to do that correctly, I guess. But yeah.
Dude, I love that, man. Coming of age is my favorite genre. That's amazing.
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, man.
Awesome. Does anyone else have any questions? Oh, okay, cool. All right, I'll take this one, and then you'll be our last question, and then we'll go into break and move it to the next script. Here we are, Fawad.
Hey, hi, what's going on? My name's Fawad Siddiqui. So that shot where the dragonfly or whatever is flapping, and then the sex fapping is going on, I can say a little kid, I can say fap. So, it's nothing dirty. So that's like a cool shot, and I wonder about that when people write that stuff. I guess nowadays you can just CGI it, but back in the old days, you'd have to like find a butterfly, I guess, and record it, and then like sync it, and so just like a super visual, fun shot like that. How do you think you're gonna shoot that thing?
Very good question. Also, to bring it back to just kind of ground the universe, Spider is this kind of like ostracized community member that the community's like, stay away from the house. He might be an abuser of children, but ends up he's kind of this kind of secretive, potentially autistic Honduran guy that collects like specifically venomous and poisonous animals. So within that universe, ideally, we would access probably somebody in Florida who has a collection like this and like get kind of these up close things. But one of the time Susan gets metaphorically bit is by a slow loris, which is this cute like little monkey creature that has a venomous bite. And we were going to depict the slow loris by a stop motion animated sculpture. So in this universe, it touches that area of surreal, and it kind of can go there. So I do imagine this moth impaled in like a rose bush being this kind of surrealist looking kind of creature, like, yeah. I would feel bad if we did it to a real moth, but yeah. But yeah, thanks for the question.
Hi there. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, brother. So it's a really cool concept, and it's a really colorful world of characters. I mean, it's like I've always been a big, obsessed fan with Lost. So it's like, I kind of like seeing that and how it just builds up together. And the graphic, it does help me a lot because I'm coming into your world. Brother, just a small thing. My eyeball just goes to it. What's up with the treehouse? What's gonna happen there?
I'm not gonna.
Oh, come on, share it. Share it.
It's like, imagine, all of these houses, it's kind of its own set and interior and exterior. The middle kind of has this like lawless element. A character that we weren't really introduced to is like the neighborhood's kind of like sociopath. It's this little kid named Blakey Joe, and it's kind of his domain, and his older brother is Big Mike, this kind of bully, and his mother's Cookie, this kind of deranged like sun-worn, kind of cigarette-smoking, wine-drinking, like at 2 p.m. kind of lady. And he kind of creates in this treehouse like these kind of electrical weapons to kind of like fight back. And
Love
like
it. I'm kind of glad you said that, because it's like thematically I was kind of wondering like, why a cul-de-sac, not an apartment building? But it's like now when you mentioned the sociopath, that's the fun thing. You never know who your neighbor is, and it's like then there's little Cinderella's castle in the center there. It's like, you know, Crazy Land is right there. Dun, 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 dun. But it's like, you know, I guess it's like, yeah, maybe I was catching something that you're building up to, but thank you. I guess the sociopath would have given me thematically why a cul-de-sac and not like an HOA, not a building, not a condo. So
yeah.
Quit. Thank you. I'm done.
Hello, I'm Aster Blackwood, and I enjoyed the script. It was well written, and it kept me laughing over here. Question, what city and state is this based in, and also, is it based on a true story?
I mean, I feel like all fiction is nonfiction, so I feel like it's a scrambled version of like characters I've known. This is my dad right here. I grew up in South Florida. It used to be called Cutler Ridge. I think it's called Cutler Bay now. And I kind of designed this world kind of in the cul-de-sac that he still lives in. So ideally, we'd be shooting it there, but it's been interesting because originally I was like 1991 Miami, like you know, suburban Miami, but this last draft, we kind of just like, we took out the element of where it's from, although it's going to be like swampy, muggy, like Miami summer, you know, with yeah, exactly, yeah. And it could, depending on if we're able to shoot in the cul-de-sac I grew up in, ideally, or if just we find one that looks great. So it could be kind of anywhere, and it may be ambiguous, but I know, like, to answer your question, and like amongst people from Miami, I mean, it's definitely like a Miami tale that takes place in '91. Yeah.
All right, I enjoyed it.
Thank you, man.
And with that, we conclude Biting Susan. Thank you, readers. Oh, I'm so sorry. I typically also open feedback to the readers. If you guys have feedback, please share with Michael. With that, we're going to take a quick 5-minute transition into our next script, Sig, by David Hamzik. So please, use the restrooms, grab your water, your tea. Oh, wait, readers, I'm sorry. Please, let me have you stand up together. Let's take a group photo. Yeah, group photo time, group photo.
Perfect. I can get you that.
I'm also storytelling myself.
And then Michael? Yes. Sorry. Okay, guys, ready for the picture? Woo! Amazing! Woo! Thank you, guys. It was a pleasure. It was really fun. I want to read. What do I do? Oh my God.
I wanted to do a thing where maybe like sounds and I forgot to say it. How was this supposed to do it? But I just like
Hello? Check 1, 2.
Hello, hello. Okay, guys. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I invite you to sit down again. I'm gonna start. Sorry? I'm helpful, but if you want to talk to Phil, get me. She's the one who speaks in the microphone? Yeah. I'm just, just helping out. Yes. Who are you?
Producers and we're scouting for series.
Oh, nice.
And if you guys organize this, it's really convenient for us because we can next door. And I received an email, so I was like, we went to the conference and I received an email, so let's check it. But we have really big international production. And it's, if it's local in Miami, why not? Like,
Yeah, this is all about that.
You never know where you can find fantastic.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll walk out to the left, am I
I'm like, oh yeah. It smells like.
Just flip it. We're gonna start soon. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, like.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Perfect. Can I actually use your microphone? Thank you. Okay. Hello. Okay, guys. We're gonna begin our next script. Let's sit down, please. Ah! Okay, guys. We're gonna. Hello, everyone. We're gonna begin our next script.
Test.
Okay. I invite you guys to take a seat. Yes. And this mic. Hello. Okay, guys. Guys, let's sit down. We're gonna start another script. Okay, guys. Hello, hello. Raise your hand if you hear me. I'm gonna have to do.
Yeah, they gotta see the face. They gotta see the face.
I think people are sounding now. But thank you. I was like, even with the mic, I was like, what? Okay, guys. Hello.
Ma.
So sorry, I was taking your spot. Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, okay. They will have. I got you. Amazing. Okay. Thank you. Okay, perfect.
You want it? I think she's got it.
Okay. Yes, that's yours. Settle simmer. Settle simmer. I like that. Okay, settle simmer. Don't boil.
Well.
Okay, perfect. So hi everyone, we're back, and this is Sig. I want to introduce the talent. So please.
Hi, I'm Yasmin Pacella with C-E-L-L-A, and I'm going to read for Tracy.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rick Mathey out of West Palm Beach, maintenance man professional, living in Jupiter, Florida. I'm reading the role of Rick. Thank you.
Hi, my name is David Hamzik. I am also from, where are you from?
West Palm.
West Palm. And I'm reading for the role of Liam, and I wrote this thing, Sig, and I'm going to read as well.
Hi, my name is Christina De Fatima. I'm a Miami-based actress, and I will be the narrator.
Let me see if I can not drop it. All right, and with that, see what happens. We'll see what happens. Narrate. Okay, that's good.
Narrator, take it away. Sig, written by Cruxmax. Exterior alleyway day. Liam leans up against the wall of an apartment building with his arm extended, holding a lit cig. Ricky comes out of the building and takes the cig from Liam.
Thanks.
Beat.
I pulled a French exit.
It's an Irish goodbye.
Shut up, Mick.
Shut up.
You wouldn't dare.
Bro, stop trying to bait me.
Bait you into what?
Bait me into saying some racist shit, trying to get me canceled.
Cancel from what?
Let's go, all right? I got a second chance with Stacy. Dinner with her parents.
They begin to walk down the street to their next stop.
She's gonna let you around her parents? Can you believe that guy had it in full this time? You must have scared the shit out of him last time. Thanks for holding it down.
Liam sniffs his fingers.
Don't make me do that again.
Oh, sorry. I won't get a hernia again.
Liam
No.
holds up 2 fingers like he's holding a cigarette.
No, I fucking hate it when you do that. You know I hate that smell. It makes me sick.
Oh, it makes you sick? Last week it made Stacy sick. But this week it makes you sick too, huh? Sorry, I handed my cig to the dude that ripped 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I thought I was being polite.
I quit.
Yeah, that's another cool thing you do. You don't announce the changes you're making in your life. Then you get all bitchy because I didn't read your mind.
I don't see why you didn't just put it out and light another one when you came back outside.
Yeah, but I just lit it.
So then don't light it. If you know you're about to go inside, why light it?
Look, man, I already stopped smoking in the car because you're nuts about some rich girl. You could just told me to fuck off.
Then we would have argued.
We're arguing now.
I was on the phone. I didn't have a chance to, and I didn't realize until last minute how dumb I was for being your little ashtray bitch.
What's the big deal?
Why does every cigarette smoking asshole do that? Always, right before. It's always, give me a sec, I'm smoking, or go in, I'll be right out. And then by the time I come out, you're like, who has my back? Like, what if something happens?
Says Mr. Smokes 2 packs a day.
How else would I have such a precise insight on the burden we instill on the common folk?
You didn't even go in.
I
You were
had
on the phone.
I had to make a call.
I know. You don't hear me complain about it.
Liam drops it. Beat.
Throw your cig.
There. Happy? I like this new scholar talk. Burden we instill on the common folk. Someone's trying to sound rich.
You're pissing me off.
You're pissing me off. I'm Liam. I'm a sunburned, angry ginger. Let me introduce you to all the chips on my shoulder that I nurture so I can be the worst person to be around at all times.
Beat.
It never does.
What?
Happens. Nothing ever happens.
since you killed that guy 3 months ago.
Shut the fuck up!
Calm down.
What's wrong with you?
Calm down, dude. No one can hear me.
You're getting way too comfortable with that shit, man.
Sometimes you gotta kill a guy. You know what we signed up for? I mean, I could never.
I didn't kill that guy. He wasn't supposed to die. He was standing in the wrong place at the wrong time, all right? No one believes I killed him because he was short. He always paid. We're at the kill people guys. We're the like, maybe steal your dog guys. Or like, maybe break your nose guys if you don't pay.
Yeah, right.
Like, why kill someone if they're short? That's one less customer. They're gonna pay something at some point.
Or you kill the one, set an example. It worked. The job's so lucrative now. Thanks.
I don't want to joke about this anymore. It's making me depressed.
Rick lights a cig. Liam shakes his head.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Well, damn.
They approach their next location, and Rick posts up against the wall of the apartment building and chills with his cig. Liam checks his watch.
I'm downloading Resident Zone for French. No, Spanish. I don't know.
I'm not a ginger. My hair isn't that kind of red, and I'm not sunburned. I do tan more than burn.
Dog, you're the palest person in my circle of people. You're like porcelain.
That doesn't mean I'm burnt. I'm not that pale.
Yeah, you just have an overall burnt look to you.
All right, we're wasting time.
Liam starts to go in.
You know what this job is? We're both supposed to go in. What if something happens?
I made one phone call. You smoke every time. Put it out!
I don't like wasting cigs, man. And that one phone call is about to become an every time phone call. I know, look. It doesn't even make sense if we both go in. This shit isn't even like Scarface. No one's in there waiting for us with chainsaws. It's a cakewalk. Go ahead.
Nah. I'm not going in today. I'll stand guard.
Cool. I'll just wait till I'm done then.
Cool. Waste 5 minutes.
You got somewhere to be?
Yeah, I got to. Fuck off, man.
Then hold my cig. I'll be right out.
Okay.
Liam reaches for the cig, and Rick hands it to him. Liam flicks it off screen.
Damn. I walked right into that. You know what? I'm really mad at you right now. But it's cool, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it.
Liam smells his fingers in disgust and tries to wipe them on the wall.
You did it to yourself again.
Rick enters the building. Liam pulls out his phone, double checks for Rick, then pulls out a lemon lime flavored vape and takes a big ol' hit as if he has been holding his breath for hours and it's his first gasp of air. Rick exits the building.
That was quick!
Startled, Liam plays it cool. They continue walking down the street.
You know what it is? You get all mad at me because I'm making it harder for you to lie to your girlfriend about what you do for work. Listen to yourself. You knew what you were doing. You could have held my cig. You held my cig because you wanted a reason to be a dick to me all day.
It's a test. Yeah. She thinks I'm not gonna make it. And then she'll have a reason to leave me.
I could think of like a dozen reasons for her to leave you right now.
Also, if I can make it, which I will make it, I can't show up smelling like a halfway house.
She's too good for you, man. So I get it.
She's my out. Yeah, out of this shit life. But it's not about that though. It's not about her money. It's not about the looks. I mean, you know, you met her. She's.
Yeah, you're not even good looking enough for her.
You ain't wrong.
As long as you're still being a pile and you ain't finding anyone else like that again. Lightning don't strike the same place twice.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It does though, lightning. I saw it hit the same tree in my backyard twice. Bam, bam, 1, 2. Big ass tree. Whole thing burst into flames. But I know what you're saying. You're right.
What happened to the fire? Did the rain just put it out?
No, we ran out with Dixie cups of water till my mom came around back with the hose.
you call the fire department?
No.
Wild.
I'll settle down with this. I'll settle down right now with this bitch.
Hey! Don't call her a bitch. That's that dog in you, boy.
I know, she's amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna be an asshole about you smoking cigs. It's the only reason I have to quit. Otherwise, I'd be smoking with you to the day I die.
Well, I can't just quit cold turkey for today. So we're gonna have to respect each other's space.
Okay, if you narrow it down to smoking after a pickup, at a good distance, I wouldn't care as much. Because there's always like this like pause in our schedule when you lighten up. How about we get our shit situated and then you reward yourself with a smoke afterwards? Also, I thought you said you're gonna quit.
Next month. I'm actually really proud of myself for how easy it's gonna be.
See, there's this unwritten rule that these smokers, you know, they get this pass, this leeway to take 100 breaks a day, and somehow everyone's okay with it. I don't get 30 timeouts every 30 minutes anymore because I don't smoke, which I should be rewarded for.
I wanna smash your face in.
Just don't burden me with your habit, and maybe I can get home at a normal time.
Get a normal job if you wanna get home at a normal fucking time.
Exterior ice cream shop, moments later. Rick buys a giant ice cream cone and the boys continue on their way.
So what exactly is it? She thinks you're cheating?
Fuck off.
Well, are you?
No. Honest to God, I'm not. I mean, how could I? I'm always with you.
Then what are you worried about?
You, this, like, let's go, man. We got 4 more pickups and it's getting late.
Rick throws his entire ice cream away in the bushes next to them.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Yeah, get me home at a reasonable time. Stop fucking around. Stop smoking around me, and so I don't come home smelling like happy hour at Spearmint Rhinos.
Are you still on about those goddamn cigarettes? You know what? Thanks for reminding me.
Rick whips out a cig and lights it.
Keep that shit away from me, man.
Liam steps away, but Rick blows smoke towards him.
Boo-hoo.
And it's not just about her. Now I go to dinner. I shake her dad's hand. He gets a whiff of that. Who trusts a man with nicotine-stained fingers? That's the smell of degenerate, a broken-down 12-step, failed recovering service industry fuck struggling to make rent. It's a smell of habit. It's a smell of weakness.
That sounds so familiar.
God, you drive me crazy, man. You drive me fucking crazy. I can still smell it on my fingers. I can smell it on my clothes.
Says the dude who had to smoke so bad he killed a guy? He wasn't supposed to die. And how are you not supposed to die when a 130-pound window shaker drops 3 floors on your skull?
And how was I supposed to know the AC unit wasn't screwed into the window frame? That was your job.
You just had to smoke. You just had to open that window. You couldn't wait to go outside? And now you're bitching at me all day about the smell? Dude, we're handymen. We use 5 coats of primer on apartment walls to cover the smell of burning crack. And at the end of the day, at the end of an honest day of hard work, we smell. And it's okay that we smell because we busted our asses. And you should be fucking proud of that. Or go cry about what some girl thinks of you.
Smell this. You smell that? That's the smell of a fucking loser. You want to smell like a fucking loser?
They wrestle around, Liam shoving his 2 fingers under his nose. Liam starts to become amused by Rick's discomfort and how easy it is to overpower him.
Stop, okay.
I knew it.
Stacy stands with disappointment in her eyes. She's holding 2 shopping bags.
It's not what you think.
Must smell pretty good.
Yeah, it smells like...
Liam jumps onto Rick. End.
Amazing work. Great job, guys.
Yeah.
Now it is that time. We invite back Sabina Krausch to give back her industry feedback. Here we are, Sabina.
All right. So I actually, when I read this last night, I had a really hard time with it. Hearing it today helped a lot. And that's what table reads are for. Because when I was reading it, I made a lot of notes on it about the way it was written grammatically. And for me, when I'm submitting an actor to a script, that is written a certain way, sometimes I won't submit. So that was a big deal for me, but then I heard it and I thought, well, that's kind of funny actually. And the whole cigarette thing came across very different than it does in writing, than it does hearing it. So because last night I was thinking, what is this, right? What is this about? I couldn't even grasp it, and I might have been tired. But hearing it today, I actually heard the backstory that I didn't read last night. So I think my only feedback would be to brush it up a little bit in the way it's written grammatically, so it's easier to read for somebody who wants to fund you, or somebody who wants to put an actor in this, or any industry professional that wants to participate in this. Rick playing Brick? Yes. Okay. I would watch your entire audition tape.
Amazing.
I would not just watch 10 seconds. If it were a minute and a half, I would have watched the minute and a half. And I very, very rarely do that. We should talk. But it is very difficult to catch more than that 10 seconds. And it was very funny, which I didn't perceive the script as funny initially, right? But it was very funny, it was very engaging. Both of you together, I don't know how well you know each other, but it worked really well, and that helps, And when I read the script with your line last night, I was like, oh, she's gonna be really angry and really loud, right? So this was a very different version of that, which I really liked. And sometimes that's what you have to do, right? Because as an agent, I would have been like, okay, I'll submit like 5 people to this. But after hearing it, I would probably submit more, okay? And so that is something that you want to think about as you're auditioning as an actor for this. Even the one line that Yasmin had, you can make it on that one line, right? Like, she probably would have made it on that one line because most people would have delivered that differently. But yeah, so I guess that's kind of my feedback.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, I sat far this time. Wait, first thing, who's the writer of this?
Oh,
dude.
Thank you.
Dude, so good, so
you.
good.
Thank you.
No, I loved it. I mean, I'm not just saying all that. I've really loved everything so far, but I love this. I love how it was like, I don't know if you'll get this, I mean, I'm sure you will, but it's almost like written through like a Linklater-ish type of lens. It's like these like 2 knuckleheads. It's like their moral philosophy on like life and relationships, and these like, you pluck these 2 characters, probably a couple dudes that you maybe walk by, but you get to kind of dive deep into their minds and like their souls, which is very, very interesting. They're both actually very intelligent and very hilarious, and I loved every single bit of it. And I was gonna want, are you both attached to this to do this? Because you're both incredible. Oh, well, you're both in, yeah.
He is a handyman, and a lot of it's based off of like just us know our friendship for like the past, how long was it?
Probably 10, 12 years.
Damn.
Been a long
I was gonna say 5 years.
It was when the skate shop opened.
Okay, so yeah, we walked around this neighborhood called Northwood that was basically like the Wild West. Like, it's a very kind of dangerous town, but like developing soon, and it was just this weird vibe, and just the whole aesthetic of it was like, it just kind of sparked these ideas.
Yeah.
And we would walk and talk, and I'd be like, we gotta make something.
Yeah, no, you guys, well, first of all, you're like lightning, thunder and lightning together. I loved it. And the dialogue is just so rich, man. I was so taken by it. This is exactly the kind of thing that I would love to watch, both just for story, but also as like a character study and as an actor myself. I'd love to just dissect seeing you guys on screen and learn from you both. But yeah, it was wonderful.
Thank you so much for saying
and
that.
Madam Stage Directions, you killed it once again. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Thank you. So I was going to just say one thing. What you saw here, that's a conversation that's woven throughout the whole film. It doesn't happen all in one go. But for the purpose of reading it tonight, I bunched it all together just for to get. There's a lot going on, so to not get confused for the audience.
Amazing. Thank you, David. And with that, we now open up the feedback to the audience. So, anyone, questions, comments, concerns? Readers? Great. Cool. I got you second.
First of all of you guys did amazing. The dynamic between you two is just like hilarious. I love the quick jabs. I love I don't know if there was a little bit of improv thrown in there. It could have been. I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know. Yeah.
He messed up one line, and I just went with it.
Okay.
Yeah, proud. I did. Yeah.
Sweet.
That sounds right.
But it flowed super well, and both of you guys were super expressive and into it. Same thing goes for everybody else. I felt the story. So.
Awesome. Thank you.
Perfect. Coming your way.
If they put this on Netflix, trust me, I'll be watching.
Oh man. Thank you.
Well, we did make a lot of other shorts and comedy shorts that we're both in. We're in a group called I Am Sus. You can look it up on the internet. I'm in a lot, he's in a lot. He's been doing it for way longer than I've known him, but he discovered me. Thanks, Dave. Also, follow us on Instagram and all that, because we try to make you guys happy and try to make you guys laugh in this crazy world.
Just wanted to say I love the flow between the two characters. It was pretty nice.
Thank you.
I have another comment here.
Any other questions? Oh, perfect.
Hello, it's a comment. I just want to just give y'all flowers. Such a funny short, but also just the richness of your relationship comes through. Now, if you would
Cool.
ask me, do we know each other? Like, yes, I can guess 10 years. Like, you can feel it in the way you guys talk to each other, the way you guys touch each other. So of course, you know, as actors for a group of people for a table read, it's so vulnerable to be like you don't have all the trappings, right? Of a theater production, of a film production, but also it reminded me a little bit of like Parasite, like the idea of a smell and like richness.
Oh, wow.
Like I really appreciate like that little like that detail and like also the bromance.
Mhm.
Every story is a love story, and the
Yeah.
love here is so obvious and so sweet that when that line comes in, it's kind of like she's just interrupted. Like, what's going on? So I really appreciate you know,
Yeah.
the way you built these two characters to have a world where you respect their dynamic, and also you're curious about like what does a cigarette really represent in
Mhm.
terms of like people growing up and growing apart,
Mhm.
right? This idea of you're smoking, I'm not smoking anymore.
Mhm.
Can we still be together? Basically.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of really cool little details I can only imagine being even more rich with the full.
Yeah, and that struggle continues after when I leap on him, it jump cuts to us staring at each other across from a public bathroom, all bloody, and then we go into like more of maybe a more intimate argument there, where you'll see what happens if the movie ever comes out.
Coming of life.
It's like a kind of hidden class divide story. This guy thinks that his life's going to be so much better if he ends up with Stacy, who is from a very wealthy family. It's in West Palm. There's a huge visual class divide. You could see it just over the water. There's Palm Beach Island, and then it's West Palm. So there's a lot of that going on, and then it's the power of art, and then what triggers change. He's a piece of shit right now, Liam. He smoked his vape once Rick wasn't around. He's trying to. He thinks if people perceive him as he's doing better, then he's doing better. He's tricking himself, but he hasn't really changed. So, is he going to actually put the cigarettes away and the vapes away? Is he going to change his behavior? What's going to change that? And I want it to be triggered through the power of art at some point in the film towards the end. So.
I saw another question back here, right?
Hey there, guys. How you doing? Brothers. Sorry, your names, please.
David.
David and
Rick.
Rick and Madame.
Yasmin.
David, Rick, Yasmin, and
Christina.
Christina. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I hate to just say you guys. David, Rick. I mean, brothers. I mean, you guys brought it. I mean, it's just a delicious energy between the both of you. I mean, you said you wrote it, bro, because
Yeah.
you kind of made a conjoined version just for this reading, right?
Yes, I did.
My only thing, I mean, if you need that, like, you know, I did feel like I needed some intrusions at some point.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
because it's only because it's like, the guys have just a rich energy, but it's like, damn, they need
a break.
When she came in, then bam, okay, new intrusion, new thing happening, and it's, I don't know if your original script, I love to read it, bro, because I haven't read it, and maybe then I'll see, no, he's got it here, like that's all, like, I felt it's like, damn, this is rich, but it's like, I need, the rhythm is like, oh, wait, I'm losing them, but if, that's it. I mean, your version there might have that, so it's like, in case, I think you may have felt that, and it's like, you know, that's why it's like, that's the one thing. But it's like otherwise, man, it's like it's a rich piece. It's rich dialogue. It's rich characters, and you know, dialogue is sometimes I'm scared. It feels like it's a dying art form. People just say nobody wants to read all that shit, man. Just put a car coming in and that's it, and just gunshots. It's like no, it's like, dude, this is the basic human way, you know.
Yeah, it's like what you said about the like Linkletter stuff. I call them walkie-talkies, like just walking and talking, like Bottle Rocket or something like. They're really in mind. I had for this is Midnight Cowboy. Just these two opposite, like physically looking people just bickering all day, but like their partnership is really strong.
They're sweet characters too, because sometimes handymen get the dumbest shit come out. They're like, you know, it's like, someone's parked in my spot. It's like, what do you want me to do about it?
Yeah.
Someone's parked in my spot. What am I supposed to do about it? You know? So it's like they are rich characters, and I mean, you know, even then, you know, in terms of, I can see the world you're building, bro, like the class structure, because it's like, in the end, the ones who build it and keep it together are you two.
Yeah.
But nobody wants that. They want the Lamborghini. They don't want to fix the engine, though. So,
yeah,
that's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Thank
You explained to me that Stacy, she's been following you, right? She's been stalking you, but there's no shot, like, there's no, like, it was not in the stage direction. So if we see her actually all the time following them, that's going to be very funny.
Reveal yourself, those breadcrumbs will be like, oh shit, that's what that was. So. Yeah. Yeah, of Liam. Yeah. Awesome. Cool.
Any last comments, feedback?
Yeah, she has more dialogue.
One, David, it's good to see you perform again. I've seen you perform in a feature last year at Miami Film Fest, and you were amazing in that. And
Thank
it's
you.
great to see you do it again.
Thank
And
you for saying
another
that.
thing, I'm a sucker for entertaining dialogue between two people. Is one of my favorite things. I think you really hit it on the money with it. So your characters are very engaging. I never got bored of what they were talking about. It always led to another thing and another thing of what they were getting at. And I think that's a very challenging thing as a writer, and I think you hit it on the money.
Thank you.
So I can't wait to see how this project comes out. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys really do make it. And I like the perspective that you're coming
same.
from with West Palm, because I haven't seen a lot of people make a film in Florida based around there. So I think it's already unique in itself.
It's a special town.
You could also film in Miami, pretend it's West Palm in some places. For the Miami people.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
No, just this guy. I found my Chris Farley. Not yet. Just through my personal page. I post about it. That's about it.
Freaky Fry. You can watch me play video games on Twitch.
But I have a concept trailer and a pitch deck for it. Yeah. Awesome.
Perfect.
Find us on Instagram. I was probably working. I work a 9-to-5 job. If anybody needs any maintenance work done, you can DM me there also, because I'm a very, very good maintenance job. I'm not just playing the part. I'm a client also.
It's a biopic. Thank you.
We're gonna do a group photo, so please stay. Amazing. Thank you, guys. So now we're going to go on a little break, and then we're going to wrap up with Grove Street.
Yes, so feel free, get your coffee, your tea, your waters, your bathroom breaks. Talk to your favorite actors. And yeah,
Hello?
All right, all right, all right. We are going to be starting our third script, our final script of the day.
Hello?
We're going to be doing Grub Street by Scott Granger. And we have a wild card casting moment right now. We are seeking a male in his 30s. Any actors, readers, a male in his 30s. Amazing. Cast it. We did it. All right, I'm going to get the script for you right now. This will be a cold read for you. For everyone else, it's lukewarm. And then we'll have you seat right here in the center. You have a lot of lines. Here we are. Here's your script. Amazing. All right.
Okay.
You can see it here.
Boat is ready.
Great. We have a very large ensemble for this script.
Love it. Ensemble salad.
Great. And we have Scott Granger. He came all the way from North Florida. He drove all the way down here. Yes. Yeah. Got a rental car and everything. So he's committed. He's giving quick notes to our cold casted actor. But this is also one of our feature fellow scripts. And amazing. I'm going to have the actors introduce themselves, who they're reading for, and we're going to hop right into it. Scott, at the end, I'll also have you give a few words, some insight about like what people are expecting in this story. And then, yeah. So, my dear friends, I'll have you guys pass this microphone. Oh, that microphone. You guys will pass mics. Let's go.
That's a shiny one.
And then you guys will go last.
Hi, my name is Christina De Fatima, and I am going to be, this is all, hello? Okay, well, I'm going to be the narrator for this.
Hi there, folks. My name is Santiago Sierra, in standard American dialect, Santiago Sierra, and I'll be reading the part of Peter.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nicholas Aguirre,
Playing with a fake mic.
and I'm going to be reading for the role of Paul.
Hi, everyone. I'm Yasmin Pachella.
We're running with it.
Ooh, Yasmin Pachella. That Pachella is with C-E-L-L-A. And I'll be reading for Piper.
Hello, everyone. I'm Aster Blackwood, and I will be reading for Jake.
Hello, everyone. My name's Christopher Alexander, and I'll be reading for Steven.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kyron Khanna, and I will be reading for Bud.
Hi, folks. I'm Gordon Adelsberg. I'm reading for the Big Boss Man. Can y'all hear me without the mic? Yeah. All right. If there's no more actors, we got microphones.
I might.
This is Filmgate Unplugged, baby.
We're live streaming, and the microphone and the soundboard is exactly what the live stream hears. So we actually, later I will fly in. Yeah.
All right.
All good. And lastly, our beautiful actors up front. Here we are.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Ray Mancini Jr., and I'm playing Roger.
Hi, my name is Rachel Gregoire, and I will be playing Rachel.
And last but not least, we have our wonderful writer of the moment, Scott Granger. Scott, would you like to come up to the front and give a few insight on what people can expect in this excerpt? Some background context.
Yes, this particular scene basically puts together two groups of people that have worked before, but they sound like they're opposed to each other, how the script rolls out, but it turns out all good in the end.
And we're going to start momentarily. I'm going to hand off the mic.
Hello, hello.
Amazing. And I give you guys Grub Street by Scott Granger. Narrator, take it away.
Interior, studio hallway, morning. Rachel is spiraling around, wondering what to do next. Roger is passing her and stops.
Hi, Roger. Saw you in the hallway a while back.
Hi, Rachel. You work here? Me too, I guess. Hey, why did you know my name in the hallway?
Oh, the background check. Just finished hiding my belongings, felon.
Hey!
They both move to shake hands, and Rachel pulls her hand back.
Oh, sorry, contamination.
What? Oh, Jack. Don't worry. He wears off.
Yeah, I hope so.
So, did you say you work here?
Yeah, it would appear.
You be missed then.
Yeah, that's nice of you to say, but I just got here.
What? Oh, yes, you're right. That's why I met. See you later, I guess.
Yeah, it's great to meet you.
Oh, wait. I'm supposed to take you shopping. Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, well, I'm glad someone here knows what they're doing around here.
Why, yes. Yes. I see why you would think that. We should go.
Roger begins to exit, and Carol, the makeup artist, glides by and quickly spritz Roger for no reason. She points her tools at Rachel like weapons, then quickly withdraws. Rachel reluctantly follows Roger hurriedly to go shop. Cut to interior conference room, morning. Bud and Jack on one side of a large conference table that dominates the somewhat small room.
Been a while since I've seen some clowns. They still the same?
Don't know. Been a while for us too. Piper surprised me when they asked for the meat.
What happened? I mean, hard asses, yeah, but we did a lot of work for them.
Money. Always money. Tight-fisted son of a bitches figure out they could get better for less so.
Piper cuts off the dialogue by entering the room with three male executives. Peter, mid-40s, the senior rep, Paul, mid-30s, Peter's assistant, and Stephen, early 20s, a senior ad exec. The men seat themselves opposite Jack and Bud, while Piper takes a seat at the head of the table. A standoffish moment passes.
Gentlemen?
That hardly fits the description of anyone in this room.
Just a minute now.
Ooh, off to a good start.
Oh, that's okay. I don't take it personally. I mean, considering the source.
Well, it's just business, right, mister?
Oh, it speaks. Looks like community college really paid off for you, huh?
Look who's talking, GED. Do they sell safety razors in high school for the elderly students now?
Is that really called for?
Why, yes, young one. Yes, it is. In fact, I know exactly what to do with these type of situations.
Let's not hope for something clever because it's too late for professionalism.
Piper breaks the fourth wall.
Urine. Territorial urination.
Jack stands up. Peter stands up.
As do I.
Stephen and Bud both raise out of their chairs. Stephen stays seated and looks for sanity from Piper, and she smiles at him.
Okay, here we go.
Are you sure this is really necessary?
The two men stare each other down for a short eternity, and then they shake hands.
Didn't bother washing my hands for this meeting.
because I know how filthy my counterparts here is. How are you doing, Peter?
The tension lifts from the room, and there are smiles all around.
Really good, Jack. Good to see you. Hey, bud. Gonna shake my hand or just let Paul pass on his gloves here?
Been a long while, Peter. Paul, good to see you.
Stephen looks back at Piper again.
Nah, where's the fun in that?
Well, glad to see you're back where you belong.
Not sure that's a compliment.
I'm not sure I meant it that way.
Stephen remains seated, and Piper responds to him.
Sometimes you just need to let events unfold.
The room settles a bit. Then Jack leans forward.
So, what you got in mind?
Cut 2. Interior grocery store, late morning. Roger and Rachel are scanning the local grocery store for supplies for making lunch.
Ugh! This is intolerable. Constantly humiliated at work, and now shopping. I got an engineer's degree for this?
Rachel appears with a cart of food.
Sorry, you're an engineer?
Electrical.
Well, then why?
Cuz we're a tiny, little, no-budget outfit with very little legitimacy. And all do stuff we shouldn't be.
Seriously, though? An engineer out shopping?
Well, I didn't say I was a good engineer.
The tension eases a bit between them. They continue to pick up goods in the shop.
So have I gotten into something awful? You know, this job, I mean?
Is prison better? Hoping for a tragic accident with a robot floor sweeper, maybe?
Well, the jury's out on that, I guess.
It may feel that all is lost and you sold your soul to the Jack Devil, but it'll be all right.
Well, why do you think that?
Don't know. Just think so.
Roger moves very close, and he and Rachel stare at each other for a moment.
Okay, that's close. That's way too close.
Roger steps back and regains his composure.
You could take all that food out of your pants, by the way. I don't have to. I do have the company card, convict.
I'm not a convict.
The day is young.
Cut 2. Interior conference room day. We continue with the conference room scene. The temperament has shifted and real tension is now present.
What I was meaning to say was
That you're cheap and you took your business elsewhere because we cost too much for you?
Jack!
True, though.
You stay out of it, okay? You know, we didn't have to go here.
And now you realize the error in your ways?
With extensive, exhaustive, selflessness from me, by the way, and...
Always the salesman.
Peter kicks Paul under the desk.
And now you want us to make the crap you guys peddle look bright and shiny.
Harsh, but true.
Fussing with Bud's shirt sleeve.
I swear, you used to have a mute button.
Jack!
All eyes turn to Stephen. Peter looks at him directly.
I think you took the wrong side here.
Now wait just a damn minute.
Look, I represent my boss's needs. And let's be candid here. We sell, shall we say, less than high quality goods and services.
No lie there, slumlord.
Peter smacks Paul in the forearm.
And frankly, on paper at least, the billing for what we were getting from you was just really didn't seem justified.
A moment passes and the temperature drops in the room, mainly due to Jack's cooling down.
So, what changed?
Well, you mean aside from my tireless effort,
Oh,
my
you can shut it.
self-nature...
Everyone stares at Piper.
I want to hear what he says.
After some research and other factors.
You mean my mouth.
All of you!
Right, though.
You're far
too agreeable.
And you realize the error in your ways and the value of work. Congratulations on your drawing and obvious conclusion.
Well, jury's still out on that, little man. And I'm afraid you might have lost your shot.
All eyes turn to the conference room's open door to find Big Boss, the owner of the company that Steven is there representing. He's in his 50s, large and southern.
Who are you? And who are you calling little?
Well, he is pretty huge.
Peter kicks Paul under the table again.
Hey, so do you have that steak run?
I'm the big man, the head honcho, etc., etc.
This is, of course, my boss, who ultimately makes all the decisions.
And pays the bill in the end.
Bingo. Smaller little man.
Hey!
I am, sir, a bit curious as to why you're here. Was there something specific?
Honestly, sir, I mean, it kind of sounded like you're going to pull the plug on an empty tub. I mean, we haven't even started yet.
Well, that's good time. Then, cause that way there ain't no effort lost.
Well, there has been, sir, already, since Peter spent a lot of time communicating with me.
Oh, so now you're on my side. Oh, thank you.
Well, the truth is, now, I got to hunting around on the internet.
Oh, God.
And there's this New York firm that specializes in South Florida real estate of this nature.
That nature being
Cheap and profitable.
ah.
And well, hell, I thought I'd give them a shot. Leaving for the Big Apple tomorrow morning. So unless you got something right now that dazzles me, I think we're done here.
Big Boss stands up straight and tips his hat at Piper.
Time, man. Better hurry. Gotta take a leak on the way out.
Big Boss exits the conference room. A brief pause follows.
Well, that de-escalated quickly.
We'll try to at least find a bathroom. The cleaning staff hates wet carpets and I already feel pissed on.
Jack angrily exits. Another beat passes.
What a downer.
Peter hits him on the arm again. As Big Boss exits, he bumps into Rachel in the hallway. They try to get out of each other's way and keep bumping into each other.
Sorry, I'm new and it's making me dumb.
Well, that's all right, teeny tiny lady. But the little boy's room is calling me, and I'd best get there so before there's an incident.
Charming. Good luck with that.
Big Boss hurries down the hallway as Rachel smiles and exits left. Carol follows him quickly, trying to apply makeup. Everyone is filing out of the conference room. Piper and Peter are side by side in the hall as they walk.
Look, I'm really sorry, Mike. Okay, look, we put in a lot of effort to try to bring him back in here.
It's appreciated, Peter. Believe me, really could have used that client again.
You know, you could run any operation that you wanted to in half a dozen cities. You know you can do better.
I love these guys, Peter. I really do. Why leave? For money? I mean, now with this butt being back, it's like getting the band back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
And then there's 3 pages. There's 3 pages that you guys can do. All.
That's a lot.
Oh, wait, is that?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Those 3 pages, and that'll be the end of it. Top page 37.
Okay. Oh, this is not.
And check needs.
No, it's only 1 sec.
Oh, it's only one. Wait.
Just there's only 1 sec. 37:40.
Oh wait, who's our keys? Wait.
Okay, give it back.
Yeah, yeah.
You want numbers?
God, this is like getting a switching from that movie. I love this.
Wait,
My
crazy.
one.
Sorry.
I'll send this and give you.
My apologies.
Really quick. Can I get all the mics, please? Here we are. Here we are.
Michi.
We have a mic. No, we're good. No, these 3. Okay. All right. We fast forward a little bit, a couple pages. We're now at this.
Well, Sorry that fell through. I felt personally responsible.
That's good, because you are.
We didn't have to jump right in.
Truth is, it means a lot. You're coming in here and coming up to that.
Well, as an analyst, it's easy to get caught up in the numbers and at the same time not understand the people behind them. I hope we can correct this someday.
You're wiser than your years, young man. Now get out before you have an accident, and no one finds your body.
But
Good kid.
Yeah, I'll let him live. For the time being now. Let's get on with this and campaign for Mr. Cheap Real Estate and make it happen right now.
Okay. What?
You heard me. Pete's still in the building. Find him and Paul if he's around. Have them stop the Giant Country Jamboree beer guy from leaving.
How?
I'll be easier than you think. Then meet me in my office. Have you seen the food fella?
Yeah, Piper's got her on the sound stage showing her how we do stuff.
Okay, I'll go round her up and get Steven out of here. We're going to be playing rough here, and he's too young to survive it. Besides, it gives Mr. Big Burger less options to leave the building.
Red lights on, though. Stage 2. They're shooting.
Shit. Okay, well, I'll get there when I get there.
What do you need Rachel for anyway?
Time for her to let her real talent shine.
God, I miss this.
That should be it. Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, the mic was off actually.
Oh,
That's why it was like, yeah, anyway.
We don't need microphones.
My dear friends, it is now the feedback portion. Woo! Get my back, Sabina. Amazing. And I'm sure we might have some questions for Scott. Maybe. Thank you. I think because this was a portion of the script, I'm not correlating the grocery store with the board scene. Like I was a little lost on that. But in terms of going to the grocery store, you guys had a really good dynamic going with it. It was almost its own story, and it was a very good match. I like that very much. I think I would have liked to see a little bit more oomph with the initial part, as you guys were in the part that had more tension. When I was reading the script, I felt like there was a lot of tension. But when I was watching it, there was more drama than tension, I guess. Like, I would have equated this with maybe a younger group, maybe a very dramatic group, instead of a professional group that has whatever it is that they're getting over. I don't know what it is. But, you know, like, I felt like there should have been more tension, and then almost that deflated balloon kind of let down at the end where everybody's getting along. So I would just do a little bit more of that. I have to say kudos to getting the script like 2 seconds before Esther and like almost being off book, right? They came across really well, and I think we should all applaud our narrator who has made the script very, very fun today. I did a lot of script readings, a lot of them, and that can make or break your script. If you have a narrator that you can't understand, that we run across that a lot, or that has no emphasis, or doesn't read well, or whatever it may be. So to have somebody who can kind of follow along the way she did is it changes the script as you're watching it as a viewer. There are a lot of times where if I can't understand the narrator, and I don't always get the script ahead of time, where I'm so lost, you know? So I think that's really important, and you did a really good job. Other than that, I would just say, if you're getting the script ahead of time, really prepare your character a little bit more. I felt it. I felt a lot of confusion from you, like what is going on in this company. And from you, I don't know, a little bit of secret, like you might kill her on the way home. I don't know what the ending is going to be, right? But that worked out really well. But in the boardroom, it was a little easy. It was a little light. But in terms of the script, it was really well written. I did like the wording. I would have just liked a little bit more anger, I guess. Maybe this should have been anger. Okay. Cool. Woo!
Like Jenner.
Wait, where's our record? There you go. No, I found this very interesting, man. I kind of placed this in my mind as an audience member, like almost like because everyone's so different and open with their opinions here. And their perspectives on the whole situation. It was almost like a breakfast club in the corporate world, which is kind of interesting to me. I love the dynamic here. You guys were checking in with each other like the whole time, on the same pulse the entire time. I gotta give you a big compliment. There was like a class that I took a long time ago, where a teacher of mine was kind of teaching, she was just like, get something in your body, let it resonate, but it was almost like a prolonged, time of like doing this dance and you're thinking about a certain emotion. But I was watching you, and even in your private moments, I could see the things simmering inside of you, and then everything that was coming out of your mouth and your facial, like everything just like felt really honest to me. So just like wonderful listening and wonderful reacting. You're great. Everyone here, like you owned each character you were playing. Dude, you killed it. You just hopped right in.
Yeah.
It was very impressive. Like you would have thought you were part of this game the whole time. So thank you. Everybody brought their secret sauce. It was very enjoyable to watch. And our narrator, you killed it today. Very lively. But yeah, congrats, guys. I think you guys did an incredible job. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Blake, and thank you, Speeda. And now, feedback portion opening to the audience. Does anyone have questions? I know there's like some context missing. For context, like for example, this whole situation where she's like a kleptomaniac, kind of. It's like a running joke. She's like a new hire, right, Scott? Yeah. And they're like constantly accusing her of like stealing things. So like the running joke in the script is that like everyone keeps calling her like a thief. And she's like, she's like the only normal person, I think, actually, in the cohort or something like that.
But she is constantly stealing from people. She's
she's actually a kleptomaniac.
She's a kleptomaniac.
She can't not be watched. Always has to. She's always stealing.
Gotcha. Okay, what's that? Does anyone have more questions? Here we are. Or comments, that's all right.
I just want to say, I find that very funny that you made it like that. Because I actually believe she wasn't a klepto until you said it. It was pretty nice.
I'll go a step further and say, too, that what Jack says at the end, where she says, now let her real talent shine, that's because when she bumps into Big Boss, she picks his pockets. So she takes out his stuff. So that's but you don't get to see that. You don't get to see that in this one. That's actually operation. Since we this is the second table read for this script. So for the first one, we did more of introducing these characters so that we have more of an association with who everybody is and what they do. And Rachel is certainly a thief, without a doubt. Looks like trouble.
She's stolen our hearts.
Does anyone else have comments, questions, concerns? Readers, if you guys also have any like comments about your own characters or anything. Okay, gentleman in the back there.
Just one question. Weird question. You don't have to answer. How does the story end? Because I like the way it was told. You know.
How does the story end?
Well, they, without being really specific, like I said, he gets his pockets picked. So he ends up getting stuck in the office for a while, and they come up with a plan to figure out how to keep him there. And the boardroom tension that plays out before that is kind of crucial to that, because it's these two teams of guys that have worked together many, many years, but they've been split apart for a while. This kind of pulls the band back together. And then they do this crazy ass thing and do a pitch for him to try to keep his business.
I can relate to this character.
Any more comments, questions? If you want to give flowers to anybody. Oh yeah.
Just curiosity. What is he doing at the grocery store with her? Like, what is his weird commentary towards her?
The way that I wrote the script originally was written as a TV pilot. So when we wrote his character, when I wrote his character, the idea was to be kind of very vague with him, because I was going to let him play out as the series developed. I was going to see if he got accepted as a really, just because he was an oddball, then I was going to start doing things with him later on. He does appear later in the script. They do pull him together at the end. But yeah, I initially just wrote him as a character that you're not sure what he's doing, where he's going to go,
sure
what's happening. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And the weirdness is what I think that's his draw.
Mm-hmm.
He is undeveloped, but he's undeveloped intentionally because I was going to do things with him later.
Oh, cool. Yeah. And I also wanted to give flowers to Yasmin. I just want to say that, your character, and as an actress, you're surrounded by all of these, like wild and very, very emotional characters. And you did a good job at kind of being the voice of reason, but also it's like, there's like a way to play it where I think would fall just like in kind of like the straight man territory. But even in your reactions, your frustrations, your kind of eye rolling and stuff, and your overall delivery, you still made it interesting, and it was so fun to watch you, and funny. So, yeah.
All right. Anyone else going once?
Well, I got a question.
Choco.
Who would be the protagonist, and is their journey complete by the end of the movie?
Yeah, it's the protagonist has always been difficult to define for this particular feature because it's an ensemble cast. We actually talked about this the last time. I really enjoy hero characters. I do like stories that revolve around a single person. I also really like team stories. So Jack is really the anchor, but he can't do what he's doing unless he has all those people around him, and the team is really what matters. And the reason he hasn't succeeded for a while is because he only had half his team. And that's really emphasized as we start putting this group back together. Like as the script develops later on past this, they just snap to. There's a couple of movies, I use templates for how I really like to make characters interact. One is, and this is a really old show, which is called WKRP in Cincinnati. A lot of people just don't know that show, but it's a great show because it's essentially the same thing. It's an office comedy based on a radio station. But they're all fantastic characters, and I love that. The other thing, which is a really obscure movie, is there's a movie called The Thing from Another World, which is it's 1951 black and white, old movie, but it's the teams that they act as a single unit, and they would not succeed had it not been for the group. So there is not a single protagonist. I know that that's a weird layout, but that's what I decided to do.
Well, I guess if the group comes together at the end, then that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just had a quick question.
Oh, sorry.
Who's the first person that your audience sees?
The story opens with Rachel and Piper. Because she's a studio manager. Rachel comes into the office and doesn't know where she is, what she's doing, and Piper grabs her. And they have the exposition to explain how the studio lays out between those two characters. And that's actually what we did in the first table read.
Oh, awesome. Can I ask, because as a viewer, right, or reader, the first person I read or see, how about the duckling, Mama Duckling? So if I see somebody, I'm following them.
Yeah.
Who I ask? So if it is like, a whole ensemble, it does matter who I see first. I might pay close attention to the two people I see first, or like you're saying, the conversation that they're having. If they're having a conversation that's crucial to the story, and maybe it's a duckling, I'm not following the people, I'm following the story.
Yeah, but when I started the characters with Piper and with Rachel, Piper grounds the studio. Like she's and somebody just mentioned that the criticism that they just gave, the critique. She's the one. She doesn't give it right now, but she's just as kooky as the rest of them. But she's like one of these guys. She's the team, but she's the one that glues everything together. Barely, like these guys are tough to hold together. So she's the one that grounds them, and that's why she's the best character to start with, pull Rachel in, because she's the one that knows how everything works, and she's the best point of exposition.
Question.
Yeah.
Do I get my wallet back from Rachel? Troublemaker.
The only thing I can promise you is that your character gets called about 30 different names because they don't say Big Boss the whole time. They like the Big Country Jamboree Bear. There's like 15 different names that they do because they never call them the same thing the whole time.
Okay.
It's kind of nondescript. You're just the wealth. You're the wealth. That's it.
Okay. Right. And Rich, tell me. This is that's the what was his name? Guy who ran the station.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
Oh wait. Yeah. She's really important.
3 different. Yeah. Who is it? Cool.
Mr. Carlson.
Mr. Carlson.
Yeah.
Mr. Carlson?
Yeah, and Bailey
I got the face.
Bailey was the other name.
Show from the 70s.
With that, last round. Comments? Questions? Amazing. Thank you. And we conclude. We will take a group photo with our wonderful readers, along with our writer, and then we will also ask the audience members to join us. Everyone, we will all take a group photo as well afterwards. Yay! So first, actors, if you could please stand up, stand on stage. We could push these chairs out of the way. Yes.
Yeah, everybody go to time. Are you sure?
Yes. Are all the lights Ilya, could you, the top row, can you make sure all the lights are on?
I believe it's all the lights.
On the top row, all 4 on the left side? Okay. All right, everyone, look at me. 3, 2, 1. Second photo for safety. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Great. All right. Now we're gonna take a group photo with everyone else too. We're gonna clear out the chairs super fast. Me and my volunteer are gonna help. We'll also help take off the chairs.
Oh, then these chairs or those chairs?
And then dot.
Yes.
Dot. Dot like that. And
I need to build up my Instagram because
You're an actor? All right, everybody, gather at the stage for the group photo. Even group photo.
During summer, it's slow, and during winter break, it's slow. During the school year, it's regular.
when do they do their finals? I mean, like, their exams.
So they do finals, I guess, like leading up till December, like in December, right before they go on winter break, and then in April.
Because that's what they need you the most, right? That's why you.
No, we're still regularly. I was regularly.
Just to get you anywhere.
But it's fine. It's very mad.
All right, everybody, for the group photo, over there. Awesome. We're gonna take a group photo. Group photo, group photo. Picture, group photo. You are wrong. Round up. What's your folder like for your photo? Okay. Okay, can you fit everyone? David, can we get you a part of this group photo?
David.
Yeah.
When I say why, you say drama. Why?
Am I the only dumb that said why?
Why?
I never said I was very bright. I said
We
I was
look forward to seeing you all again. Enjoy your Saturday, everyone.
Thank you.
And also, next Wednesday, Philgate Comedy Festival, Silver Swan Cinema, 6:30 p.m. Come watch the funniest Florida films. See you guys.
I think I might read it. I think I go my internet.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, it's 106 for us. I know like more stuff like this, and I know that I would recommend. Oh, I'm excited to see them. So I would definitely say broad expansion of ages. I applied as Nelson Talent agency. You know, Percy Jackson TV series. The main little girl ended up. She's very. So and she was a time, but they go off and they tell them the dance or whatever. So I'm signed with them. Right now, I'm trying to build up my film. I don't have any like my film stuff is like any fresh and stuff, and I know it's a film podcast. So I think that's part of my journey right now. But I would say definitely, I think getting scratch headshots. I think that now we go on to like get that connection again with Cindy. I feel. I'm not gonna know.